Okay, this is where I last left off. Damn. Should I go to the station to get the $2,000? I think I'll go here. Because I think this is where I'm at, right? I think I'm going to go here. Hey, Vortex. Okay, well then we'll go to this one.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years. Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice. Well, not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy. Anyone flying the... Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy. Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive. It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy.
You can do it. Thank you, Vortex. So far, the game's been going really good.
be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Banisokokran, Joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emaream ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The hupo boteño go jucho picha, gwen taba ni sochu, norotoga proto lala shishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata, keso juskrita lorsa, yumacha fueko mikojira, kawana bota atagwa kankadiwa, yutaka alwanji umaliba, tu es mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba, wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honto no saka, jita bedwana maticha, doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch, si machadana, dona we searcha makaran.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well,
So far,
I mean,
I'm
not
enjoying
this
the
one,
game.
but they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think. Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system. Sure, most of the landing pads around here. Well, I mean, not this one. No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of. Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad. All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult.
The moon is a swarming cloak, a shadow of emotions. It is an effective shield, but if we come near the Jedi, I may be able to see him.
You will not come near the Jedi. I will not allow it.
You mistake my intentions. I care nothing for this Jedi. But if finding him will speed our journey, then I will aid you in your search.
We do not need your assistance, Dark Jedi.
Enough. This moon does not get any smaller while we debate. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible. Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You! You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Is Force Persuade dark?
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Huts don't do business down there. This is exchange territory. I got a ship that's supposed to dock on this pad any hour now. What am I gonna do?
Okay, well, I do like this girl. I rarely use Force Persuade. I mean... Who should I take with me? I think I'll take her. Wait, what do you mean dark side point gained? What the hell did I do? I'm over here trying to be a good person in life. Oh wait, she can be upgraded. Dang, this girl got a lot of level ups. Oh, look, I got her to the light side. Oh, and then this girl is neutral. I need to get this girl more towards the light side. I guess I can't change her outfit. Oh, let me save it.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Wait, what do you mean over 60 hours? I already have... Wait, what? Where did you see that? There ain't no way I have 67 hours in this game. Do I really? That doesn't add up, Vortex. Is that real? Do I really have that much time in this game? Bro, what? Oh, I don't. I
Thanks
leave
for
it
your
like
help.
on sleep
They
mode.
would've
It's
crippled me for
probably still
sure.
counting the time.
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend? Much appreciated, friend. Life's hard in the refugee sector, and this should go a long way to helping. All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know. This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up. That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the Crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference. A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp. Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the Exchange and the Hutt stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the Exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty. Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been pretty scarce lately. You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the Exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport muscle, I mean someone connected. Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention. Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
I saw what you did to those Exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout
sure
life.
I will,
Even
Vortex.
an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of uppers who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
And what did he want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi
I
Master of
know,
all things.
Vortex.
Really? Interesting.
Well, someone's looking for me.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin. So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
Should I return it to him?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs. Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier. No hard feelings, I hope. Don't worry. You shouldn't have any trouble finding transport off Nar Shaddaa on your own. I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Interesting.
Dawachosimu poendo rakawa ichirendu mo para makawana abawasi. You kroren man mapusit hindolara. Dawachosimu poendo rakawa ichirendu mo para makawana abawasi. You kroren man mapusit hindolara.
Wait, is this a white crystal? And why the hell? So this increases heavy damage, I think. Oh, I don't know. I just bought it, Vortex.
Graci ubaci kompa dwana muska na boska wamba. Relieva con tosha. Mancho corlema con giorni di massa. Ifred cantasse plechte semronchore crennon. Nora hagwa buska, yokolo alla baka.
A silver color. That's the one I want. What the fuck did I just walk into? Ooh, this looks nice. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade the lightsaber in a bit. I just need to find a bench.
Exchange has got this sector carved right down the middle. Soon they'll own everything.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I feared the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment for as long as it will last.
Sarda Tachonilo tabeduana matakanus, dogulupan. Daka prota gocha, jarkomati sochpam lorcha. Yota chisabarin.
This is the color because it's yellow. I see now.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
Failure. Oh, it worked on one of them. I got a dark side point. But I only did evil to evil.
How did you do that? Stay away from me.
And what is it you think you have accomplished? If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it. If you ever weakened yourself in such a way for me, I would rather suffer and die than have you demean yourself for me. That is not who you are, who you can become.
I fear that will be your undoing.
Then your allies are your weakness, and if they die, you die with them. And because of that, where once the Sith had but one target, now there are many, and you frustrate my attempts to protect you. That is all I ask.
I lost influence with this old lady. Oh, look, right here, the HK droid processor.
Don't you ever give it a rest? Fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold.
You know the first tier of styles, but you're holding back because I am unarmed. Tell me where you were trained.
What can I say? I'm a quick study.
You lie. Few know the Echani styles by reflex.
Oh yeah? Guess you saw a lot of the world while you were freezing your cargo hold off in the Ice Academy. Didn't you, sister? Next time I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't think I haven't noticed the way you've been sparring with our ex-Jedi friend. This isn't some pleasure yacht. So if I did know all the Echani movements, I might know more than just the first tier, including the etiquette rituals. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Fool.
Shut up.
That is how flesh and blood fights. Let me show you how one fights when one's life is the Force.
I won't let you harm him. I have heard of your kind. You worship strength, when all it does is rot you from within.
You echo another's words, and as an echo it lacks strength. Who is it who has taught you of the Sith?
I will not reveal my mistress, and I will not allow you to harm the one I travel with.
I cannot harm him. His wound lies deeper than any blade could reach. That is why I follow him, and protect him.
Protect him? I do not believe you.
You do not believe that I would follow him to death. Certainly you have read as much in my movements as I have in yours. There's no shame in your feelings, sister of the Echani.
Be silent! You know nothing of what you speak.
You are alone, and wounded in your own way. I can feel its pulse, like a heartbeat from the past. But if you will not believe that I mean him no harm, then believe this. I wish to learn from him. I wish to learn how it is he still walks, when his spirit is nothing more than a shell. When you feel as though the Force, as if life itself has abandoned you. I had a question for you, sister of the Echani. The exile. What does he look like?
Like a man, but it is more than that. And I do not have the words. He shows kindness, both small and great, to strangers. He does this without hesitation. He has accepted me, even though he and my mistress are not allies. All I know is he makes me doubt the words of my mistress, one whom I have pledged to serve.
Such feelings are not unknown to me.
And I fear such doubts. Could it be my mistress was wrong about him? That perhaps he did not seek to betray the Order? That perhaps my mistress felt as I did, and when he left the Order, she found that she doubted as well. There is a feeling that emanates from him, like a sound from far away, that has traveled a vast distance to reach here.
Like an echo. Your words are well chosen, sister of the Echani. I will not harm him. But it is not me you should fear. There are darker things in the galaxy than a blind one such as I.
Something troubles you, servant of Atris.
Leave me be.
I have seen what you have seen, the slow seduction of the Sith. Perhaps we are more allies than you know. I fear the exile has let his feelings for the Miraluka
Just
affect his
kiss
judgment,
already.
and it will doom him.
There is still hope.
I do not believe so, and neither do you. You have seen his stance, his movements. They mirror hers, not yours. But do not mistake my intent. We are together in this. And if we stand together, we may yet prevent a greater tragedy.
I do not believe you, and I do not trust you.
What you think is of no concern. What the exile thinks is what should concern us.
There's all this drama going on.
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
I think I want to go with a one-handed lightsaber, to be honest. I gotta go with green. This is the one he built for me. But the ones over here are a lot stronger. Yeah, it says you can change things. I think I'll go with this one. I need to build an emitter. How do I know which one's an emitter? None of them say emitter. Oh, right here. I can't build any of the emitters. All right. I did get something for this droid. Wait, didn't I buy something for you? Dang it. Okay, well, I don't want to take this girl because she seems to get upset every time I do something good. I'll take this girl because I feel like she's strong. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I did. And then I guess I'll take this one. Once I get that robot, I think I'll have the robot as a companion. Let's see, what is this place?
Geraktada cemense bingar rukutoto unde jujuamataso benkisha manensitse. Fela dibono ta munikranaktada. Terewana jun konata de. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiavra tora pada no ringatal te vaka reware. Sumukun chere nurigrom. Mune. Terewana jun konata de la raguno antun. Ah, besotre naga. Tuninto Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Terewana jun konata de la raguno antuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache Terewana jun konata de la raguno antuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senisen. Terewana jun konata de la raguno antuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senisen. Chetel firmiru sasha kare papanala ranshinga. Geraktada cemense big. Der rinto run to.
Didn't I just find that droid? I guess I haven't found it. No plans, Vortex. That's what I thought, little bitch. Impossible. Okay, well, let's see what's down here first.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say. Really? The others say I have the plague. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
That was noble of you to help that sickly man. You put your own life at risk to save others. I admire your bravery.
The Exchange's thugs are always demanding toll, and I heard the Overseer kidnapped Nadar's daughter.
Oh, they're sleeping in cargo containers.
Sarkwesh has got us hemmed in like animals. If you want to find out what's going on...
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Dovrekun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha.
Tagra manchochina me bortan dorchugos.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito.
Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba. Sura da.
Nita manta yuma lorda wata. Nos dovrekun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha. Dovrekun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha. Kavadumpa musuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjium. Dovrekun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wa. Hihi winti kata non prati itunko di serci.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? We are. Now beat it.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. $50 credits? Why? Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
I think that guy scammed her.
Monsikuno bosh tunavug samina. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tawancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorchuni sobawata. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawata kometak playa justing mikigongo beaste kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Dovre kun miliwu.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? The overseer, Sakwesh, he took my daughter to sell to the Huts, all because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. You would? Oh, thank you. Please, hurry. If he's already delivered her to the Huts, it will be impossible to find her.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp. You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately. Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other. Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move. If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot. Thanks. Good luck.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War. When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships. I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos, and I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go. You were kind to offer, but unless you can return my husband to me, there is little that you can do.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. Yes, and look where I ended up. You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship. I'd greatly appreciate that.
Well, that was rather easy. Oh, there's the little girl that they kidnapped.
Who are you? One of Saquesh's pack hounds? Adana. My mom made the mistake of telling Saquesh he couldn't sell me to the Hutts, so he took me. Really? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though. I'll go find Mom. Kick him once in the tentacles for me.
You brought this on yourself. This is where I came from, right? And then now I'm just going in a circle.
Thanks for taking care of Sakwesh. I fear what the exchange might do next, though. If you could convince Aceriko to leave us alone, that would help. Thanks.
Back again?
Did you find us a pilot yet? Please, hurry.
Girl, don't be hurrying me up. I'm already doing something for free for you. I don't like thugs.
for me. Well, that's too bad. Is that all you wanted to say? Then what would you propose me and my men do? All right, we'll lay off a bit. No chance.
No, I've already been here.
You wiped out all of the Serico on your own? Impressive. You've made things easier for us around here.
You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
You're welcome.
Back again? Is there... When Telos was...
Okay. Now I need to, get out of here. How do I get out of here? I think I did everything here already.
Let's see. 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround. No, that won't work. Come act! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for. Well, not now. Anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and, they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
I'm gonna put myself on mute. My niece is calling. Okay, I'm back. My sister's getting surgery tomorrow, early in the morning. And she wants me to take my niece to school.
Graci ubaci compadwana muska na boska wamba. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Bornacinin sopa maranka wongo kumbiaste. Tonga buga shame zanini chonkai chitera ritsa sabata. Tiumpe, dove punta crita gino muleran. Ichiret korangata inkuntanga waikere rotawa. Ya.
Malampas tarawando krimogawan. Kurmaka trakta vashambash. Joruga komoshi. Juto monshi da. Jona yurturanga chi we ita. Vamos.
Okay, I'm not in the mood of doing the races right now. Oh, what is this? How do I get that droid?
Loka kamaran endoso ran we no. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu and kosorat. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu and kosoracha. Donos emaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa incho bin sasha. Dosi. Loka kamaran endoso ran we no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu and kos. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu.
Dorota sinta winoto. Pute mali lichuna jichiska. Un Fasa susho wi. Kana ina doka ches. Me koga rifti noso me mastolo. Crimso chi mapo hirembi kachapas pato.
Bornacini. Dovrei con mille uosa slima pogu.
Oh, there's my boyfriend. Look at that slug. Ain't he beautiful?
Tapicayubong, Jijiskapule, Jumbula, Watagratug, Jimula. Chupayubong labograturong, Agtichimait, Muleranyon chuba. Nihun kagratug, Jimut malabist wet wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabela yuman. Yomawamani boba, Lorda wishwanga shachi. Nihun kagratug, Jimut malabist wet wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabela yuman. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupawanga una konticha. Chona konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupawanga una konticha. Chona konasa.
Alright, I think I'm gonna save it here and I'm gonna take a break, Vortex. I think this is a good spot to save. Oh my god, Vortex. Some of the comments you posted, I'm barely seeing them. They didn't even show up on my tablet. But anyways, I'll see you tomorrow, Vortex. Bye. Thanks for hanging out.